Well, here you are. Good morning. How are you today? It's a lovely Monday morning, the first Monday of spring. It's a beautiful day. The temperature is going up to 12 today, so that's nice. It's a lot better than a few weeks ago. So here we are on this wonderful Monday morning. Sun is shining, and we are ready to face the new week, a new season, and getting ready to enjoy the day the Lord has made. So let us get going with this. So today, how did you greet yourself this morning? How did you talk to you this morning? You were the first person who saw you this morning, and what did you say to yourself? I said, here you are. You are stunning, and you are here because you're meant to be here at this time and at this hour. So let's get this morning blessings going. I had a mantra that was just so amazing. It says, my heart is grateful. My heart is grateful, my mind is grateful, everything about me is full of gratitude. So your mantra for today is, my heart is grateful. And you have to really look at this and see that indeed you are grateful. You're grateful to be alive. You're grateful for all the magnificence and wonderful things in your life. Gratitude is yours to use, to give to others, to send towards others. So remember your mantra for today. I am grateful. I am grateful every moment of the day. So here we go at this time. And then our morning blessing to you today is, I am able to create the life I desire. You are able to create the life that you desire. Yes, you can. And that is one of the most amazing things you can say to yourself, because you are a creator with your creator. If you were made in the image and likeness of your creator, therefore, you should be able to create. You create the life you want, you create where you should be, you create what you're looking for, and this is what is important. So you are the most amazing human being right now in your spirit, in your vision, and you have the ability to create the life you want to create. So here is one of the things you must remember. If I can create the life I want to create, then what am I doing about it? Every day we choose how to live our day. Every day we choose how to function in the day. And one of the most beautiful things you can do for yourself each and every day is to create the life you want, to create the joy and the life that you're looking for. So on this first Monday of spring, choose to create. Choose to create the life that you think that will be the best one for you. Don't create what you don't want. This is why I said, I am able to create the life I desire. The life you desire comes only for you, not for somebody else. You have to almost have tunnel vision to create that wonderful and amazing life. And one of the things that you must do each and every day is know that I have a choice how I'm going to live my life today. You can live it in turmoil, you can live it in peace. You can live it with prayer, and you can live it with war. Your choice. But every day you have a choice. When you wake up in the morning, what am I setting my spirit on today? What target I'm going to hit today? What I need to create today? How am I going to improve my life today? It's a constant decision to be on the alert, to listen, to observe. Sometimes we miss things. We miss small things. We miss huge things because we are so busy going into the turmoil of the day. For that reason, I wake up early. On the weekend, I woke up later than I wanted to. And not really later, but it was late enough that it prevented me from feeling the energy of the day. What I felt for the day was, the train has already left the station and I am dashing like a wild woman to catch this train, and I'm not getting there at all. The train left already. So let me hear what you have to say. Peace, love, and prosperity. Morning, happy Monday. Exactly how are you doing? What are you doing about it? I love that. So today, as you said, is happy Monday. What I'm doing about it? I'm going to live a full life. I'm going to create the life I want. I'm going to find ways to raise it, to do better. I come here every day to do this, and I want to do better. I want to raise the bar. I don't know how high, and I have no limit. All I know is that I have to go up. I have to do something else to go up. I'm going to polish what I can do, make it shine, and then decide from looking at the shine on what I'm doing now, I can maybe look and see the reflection of the future. And that's what you do to create what it is you want, what it is you desire in your life, that you're expecting a situation to come, somebody else to come and give you that life. Who is that? Do you know who? Because if you don't know who, how can you ask them? I know where I go to get my creativity from. I go to my God. And I ask him what it is you want me to write about today. What it is you want me to speak about today in the morning blessing. And when it comes, and sometimes it's a single word, today was create. So create the life you want. Desire, you have a desire. I want to be like this. It could be a life where you want to exercise more, lose weight, eat better, take a course, learn something new, take a challenge, have a cold shower. I still shower when I have it. But do that. Do something that will make you feel, wow, I did something different today. So when you look at what you're creating, make sure you're creating the life you want. When you're thinking of somebody else and you're thinking of negative intentions towards them, you need to stop, because you are creating your life, not theirs. Nobody has the power to create your life for you. So you have to choose how you're going to think, how you're going to plan, how your attitudes. Your smile pulls a lot less wrinkles than a frown. So that's one of the things you must remember. Use your smile at yourself, smile at your thoughts, smile at what you're thinking. And if you don't like somebody or they are being a nuisance, look to see what you can find in them that is worth smiling at. Something not laughing at, but something that will make you feel good. When you do that, you're creating your life. Remember, the hate or dislike corrodes the vessel in which it is held. So if it's you that's holding all these things back, it is going to keep you back, not them. So march forward and look at your life. Decide where you want to go. Remember, each step you take is a step towards the life you're choosing for yourself. A journey of 1,000 steps takes the first step. The only thing is the first step. And it might be difficult. Perhaps you want to write a book. Perhaps you want, whatever it is you want to do. Just do it. I know there are certain things I must do every day. And no matter what, I do them every day. I make sure I do them every day. I must pray every day. I must pray first thing in the morning. So I pray every day. I don't let the morning start without me doing this. I get up and the first thing is the Father, our Father, and I step out. And then at the end of the day, I do that also. And I read the scriptures. One young lady was speaking yesterday about her being a single mother. And when she wrote that thing, I read it. It was quite a nice passage, and her journey. And many times I was not only a spectator, I felt for her on that journey. And when she wrote that, and she came to grasp it, that I am a single mother. I've been a single mother from before her birth. And then lots of people had comments to say about it. And I know her journey may be better than most. So I said to her, you're my hero. You are an excellent woman. You created the life you wanted for yourself and your daughter. You went out of your way to make sure that life was what you wanted. And then I said to her, you can continue on this journey and everybody will look at you and say, how did she do it? But this is what I want you to look at. Proverbs 12:22, a wise woman. She prepares her household. She makes sure she looks after her family, her friends. The ladies in waiting all get love and attention from her. And this is what she did. So this young woman created the life she wanted. I know she did. And I'm telling you, it was not easy. But she had support in the point of, I want to talk to you. And she would call and talk to her parents. But the point at the end of the day, she has this most beautiful 6-year-old daughter herself. She's challenged. She has her lovely home. She created that by herself and she believed. So there is not anything, I don't like using the word nothing. There isn't anything that you want in your life that you cannot create. But it comes with some work. It comes with planning. It comes with determination. You cannot build a bridge if you don't know where the bridge is going to be built. You cannot jump up and say, I am going to build this bridge, and you have no river to put it across. You have no architect, you have no this, you have no plan. So whatever you want in your life, you can create it. It's free. You have a choice. And you can create how you want that life to go. And that is something I always knew. I always knew that I wanted a certain style of life. I wanted a certain style of living. And I created it by doing certain things that most people thought I shouldn't do. But I chose that path. And that is what I'm saying. You cannot get up in the morning and say, I want this, without a plan, without creating, without thinking, without looking it over, without spending time with it. Because that is what life is all about. You need to create the style you want. We have to stay in the present. We must stay in the present moment. We cannot go back, because that is history. The present, why they call it the present, is a gift. It's a moment for you to look at right now. This is what you have to do right now. You're talking to somebody, listen to them. Don't have your cell phone and having a conversation. Listen to them, talk to them. And then the future. The future is a mystery. Nobody knows what the future holds. None of us. I don't even know what 8:15 is going to be like. You don't know, I don't know. So we can plan so that we live in the future while we are in the present. We need to feel the future while we're in the present. That is how I succeeded at what I wanted. I stood in the present and I felt the future. I stood in the present and I created the future. I stood in the present at the moment, and I knew if I make that decision, it will not be aligned with the future that I want. So I had to be in the future while in the present. I had to feel successful. I had to create success. I had to create satisfaction. I had to pull joy from wherever it was. And sometimes it was so hard to find joy. But I pulled, and I didn't let the things that wasn't from me stepped in front of me. If the energy is not from you, don't let it step in front of you. Because that energy doesn't belong to you. It will block you. You won't see your way. You must realize you're always going to have nitpickers. You're always going to have somebody who's trying to catch up to you. There's always going to be somebody that is ahead of you. So, like Desiree said, there always will be greater and lesser persons than you. But that doesn't mean you're not there. You're still there. So what it is saying to us, mind your own business. Your life is your business. How so-and-so is doing it and how so-and-so is doing it is none of your business. If you spend your time giving your energy to what does not concern you, what has nothing to do with you, how can you attain your goal? How can you create your life? If all the time you spend thinking of somebody else's life, my brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunt, my parents, you can't do that. Your friend, they have to hold on to their own life. They have to create the life they want. And we cannot create it for them. I told my children, I am not interested in what you do after the age of 18, because that is as far as I could take you. With discipline, taking you to church, let you know, understand God, there's something greater than you, even if you have a magnificent brain bigger than mine. But I can take you to being 18. That diploma belongs to me. That high school diploma is mine. It's not yours. So what I'm saying to my children, after 18, it's really, truly up to you. Choose your career and choose it wisely. Make sure you know what you're going to do, because no one is going to come and make it for you. So this is what it is. Always remind people, especially young people, you have to create the life you want. Nobody's coming. Nobody's going to come and create it for you. You were born out of creation. You had it was a master plan that put you here. And the master planner said to you, I created you in the image and likeness of me. So what's your problem? If I am the likeness and the creation of the God that I adore and worship, then I could do whatever I want to create the life I want. And it's not, don't say I don't, because it really doesn't matter what you don't want. Create what you want. And that's what you have to remember. I use the word prefer. I dropped the word want out of my, when I'm concerning me, because I prefer to have. To me, want is an unsatisfied desire. You never satisfy want. And somehow I need to get a meaning beyond the word W-A-N-T. I don't think it's a strong and positive word. I don't think it's sweet enough. And I love things that are charming and that are love, that are gracious, that are, things that satisfy and saturate all your senses. So the word prefer, you say it with the lips, it sounds sweeter. When you say want, your tongue flips back. So these are the things I listen to, and that's what I practice. So I prefer a certain way. And that's when you create, say what you want. Say what you prefer. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Donato. I'm sorry. I got fired up. Good morning, Rosie. Yes. When you're creating that life, create it with what you prefer to have in your life. Because prefer gives you a choice. So if you keep saying, I prefer this, instead of saying, I want this, it's better because it seems so harsh. When you want to catch sweetness, you do it with charm. When you want to catch flies, you use honey and it's sweet. So why don't we use the sweetest word to describe our desires? I prefer. I was coaching my girlfriend's son and her daughter-in-law. Today they're married and they have 2 children. They own a home in Bolton or somewhere up there. And I remember the young lady sitting here, and I had told them, when you're going to buy your house, you need to make a list of all what you want in that house. And I did that. And I said, actually, I think there's Psalm 65 is the psalm that you use to pray when you're searching for a home. And her name is Riley. And Riley was sitting there, and she said what she wanted. And I said, Riley, she's a stronger girl. Why don't you use the word prefer? And right here I'm sitting, right here I'm standing, we were at the kitchen table. And her eyes lit up and she said, I prefer that. and from then she would write, I prefer. She wanted to have a vacuum, whatever. Anyway, there were tons of things, but she wrote prefer. And when they did get their first home, and that's not too long ago, she said to me, we got everything we want, but I know we prefer to have a bigger home. So these are the things I'm trying to tell you. Use words that will empower you. Create the environment you want to be in. Do not disturb your mind with the environment you don't want to be in. If you don't want something, don't talk about it. If you don't prefer to have something in your life, don't talk about it. When you come to me for coaching on finance or whatever, I don't want a list of what your father or your mother did. I really don't care. Because I cannot do that. I don't have the time to give you to listen to this long litany of stuff. Just come with 5 things you want, and I can help you get it. So today, please create the life you want, but it starts with your words. It starts with your thoughts. It generates from your heart. All what you are and all what you think starts from that organ here. Everything, the love you give, the creation you want to have, the thoughts that you care to spread, all comes from your heart. So if you're going to have this muscle that keeps us alive, just give it nice stuff. Tell it you prefer to have love. You prefer to have joy. I prefer thankfulness and gratitude. I prefer happiness and appreciation. So choose. So send in your light and joy on this absolutely wonderful morning. I hope you got your golden nugget. Or you got your black pearl, or you got your rare pink Canadian diamond. I hope you learned something today. And what I would really like you to do, share it. Because there's somebody else, share it on your page. There's somebody else who would like to have some of this. And maybe they couldn't get here this morning. Or maybe their life and the circumstances they're in have prevented them from pressing that button. So send it to them, send it out there, and maybe when they will come up, they'll look at it on your page, and it will drive them to prefer and to create the life that they prefer to have in their life. So please share and like Tessa-Marie's Morning Blessing, as many people as possible. And thank you for coming, and let me see what you guys have to say. Oh, hi, Debbie. Hi, Donato. Thank you for coming. Peace, love, and prosperity. Take no prisoners. today's conquer. Best mood Monday. You have some really nice words. A journey of 1,000 steps. It does. Prayer every day is the only way. Yes, it is. Susie. Hi, Susie from Austria. Have a wonderful time. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Debbie. And so I hope you guys got a really nice morning blessing, and I hope you can do something absolutely amazing with it. Whatever you learn, you share, and nothing is yours to keep. Knowledge isn't yours to keep. You have to give it away. So sending you light and joy. Have a marvelous day, and I'll talk to you guys later today. I'll see you tonight. Who knows what we're going to do tonight? Dropping. It might be fun. Thank you, Donato. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Debbie, Rosita, Susie, everybody. Thanks. Have a wonderful morning.